I wanna be forever well hung. Hey man, acoustic video time.
This is the new Gibson Special series.
Special.
The idea with Gibson is they're trying to make it simpler for people to sort of go through the range of Epiphone and into Gibson and kind of find the guitar that they like. So we've got 3 super recognizable classic Gibson acoustic guitars here. J45 over there, Hummingbird here, L00 here, the sort of smaller body one. What they really wanted was you to go through a sort of an entry-level Epiphone one, then you've got the sort of inspired by Gibson, more expensive Epiphone one. Then there was a big leap from there up to the standard series, the standard American series of these, like it sort of quadrupled in price from the Epiphone one or whatever. So they decided to bring out this special series that sits in between. So it's made in Bozeman, Montana.
American made.
American made. Same factory as the regular standard series. Pretty much all the timbers and the build, this construction of it is the same as the standard one, but a little bit like they did on their super famous studio Les Paul series. They kind of take some of the more expensive aesthetics away. So typically speaking, and again, if you want to really dive deep into all the differences between special and standard, you're probably better off looking at the specs on the website. But typically, satin finish as opposed to gloss.
It's still nitro, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably the most obvious difference. Binding has gone to a single ply around the body as opposed to a multi-ply on the standard series. And on something like the Hummingbird, no binding on the neck. It's not so much of a problem that on a J45 because it doesn't have binding on the neck even on the standard one. Yeah, a sort of a slightly cheaper preamp pickup system. And yes, and a soft bag, or like what do you call these? Kind of like these sort of pretty robust, but obviously still like a deluxe gig bag as opposed to a hard case that you get on the standard series. But it does save you about £1,000 on the price of these guitars.
Is it that much?
Yep. So anyway, shall we let's hear each one individually, starting with Mr. Pete, the J45, as that's
classic.
Is that my favourite?
Is that your favourite Gibson? Or is it the Hummingbird?
It is either that one or that one, I'll be honest.
It's got that old school sort of Gibson sound. It's got that old Gibson sound. It's just nice. It sounds like a Gibson. Why am I doing this now as well? Please, I have to stop. I don't know what it is.
I think we all are expressive with our hands,
yes, but I think
it's become like, as soon as you bring your palms slightly closer to your shoulders, it's
and you go like this, 2 hands, one like each side like this. Anyway, I mean, so there's no. This is a tone control. There's nothing like that. This is a different video for us. This is a different video. What can I say? It's nice. The satin neck feels really nice, and you know, it feels nice to play.
I think there's probably. I'm just noticing little details like the logo and the little emblem they put at the top on the standard series would be a nicer inlay. This is more like a screen print type, like a transfer that's gone on it. Yeah. So, but I get this. It's all solid woods. Solid.
Yeah, you got the nitro,
mahogany back and sides. It's all the essential ingredients that you need to make a great American acoustic guitar without the cost. I mean, obviously it's still more expensive than an Epiphone, but it's not massively more.
So what are you talking? $1,699 quid. Yeah. Okay, so that's not cheap.
But you know what it's up against? It is, in fairness, it's up against the new Martin Retro series, Retro Plus, which I think are great guitars, but are Mexican made, not American made. And it's going up against the sort of Taylor 300 series, which again is Taylor's most affordable American instrument. So you've got satin finishes, and it doesn't have all the bling.
It's just a little bit less.
And I think it makes sense now. So the standard versions of these would be more akin to the price you pay for a standard Martin or a 400 and upwards. 500 and upwards Taylor. So I think it makes a lot of sense for this range to come out. They've done all the right colours, or I say all of them. They've done at least one of the right colours per model, so that's the right colour.
That's the right colour.
Yeah. So this guitar is available in this colour and this colour. All right. This guitar is available in this colour or this colour, and this guitar is available in black or this colour. The only one I kind of feel is a bit like, please Gibson, please add this to the special range, is the J200. That's the other real classic.
Cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool.
Isn't here. Sorry.
It would be cool because that is such an iconic guitar, but it's a maple back and sides, isn't it? And is the top maple on those, or is it?
It's still a spruce top, I think, isn't it? But with a maple back and sides.
You know what? I'm just sitting here noodling.
That's what a J45 does to me. I noodle on them and I love them.
And I was picking with my fingers. It's such a lovely. I can't explain the sound. The word for it. It's just. Because I'm a Martin guy. I love my Martin guitars. I've got lots of Martin guitars. But there's something about a J45 that got this sort of thing about it that's just really lovely. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure everything you've heard so far has been just mic'd up in front.
Yeah.
It's got an LR bag system in it.
It's nice. It's really nice to play.
Great, man. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's move over to the Hummingbird. Now, before we do this, if Pete just wants to sit that on his lap, many people confuse the J45 and the Hummingbird and think that they're both a dreadnought style guitar. But this is what's called slope shoulder. So you notice this is a different size. Like this is what's what's called square shoulder. So it's not a massively different vibe of guitar.
Does it round down here as well? Is it a bit more like? Has it got a bit more?
Maybe a little bit.
I think so. It's got a bit more female kind of.
I have to say, for me, because the J45 is all about simplicity, I'm almost wondering whether I prefer. Well, no, I wouldn't say prefer, but the satin finish I don't think takes anything away. I sort of look at the Hummingbird, and because it's a bit more of a bling guitar, there is a little bit of me going, I quite like the shininess.
That one is cool.
Yeah.
Satin, but this one needs to be shiny.
Yeah, well, but there's your £1,000 extra if you want it shiny.
1,000. Right, so this much brighter.
It is louder as well.
Much brighter.
Or are you just picking high?
No. This is. I play the same pick. I'm playing a Tortex Jazz 3 Danish Pete pick. You can't buy these though. These are only for me. 1 mil. It's much brighter, isn't it?
It is.
It's like even if I'm going here.
You talk about brightness. I remember talking to Andy Powers at Taylor Guitars once, and I asked him, everybody associates everybody associates brightness and darkness and stuff like that on an acoustic entirely with the wood that it's made from.
Yeah.
And Andy was like, that is part of it. He said, but a much bigger part than you would think is about just how you build the guitar. The bracing you use and the shape of the guitar and the thickness of woods and things like that. So
I would concur with that statement. Yeah, it is brighter, isn't it? I don't know what that is, but it's the same top.
It's a spruce top and a mahogany back and sides. There shouldn't.
This is more
wood doesn't make a difference anyway.
No, wood doesn't make a difference. We actually got an expert coming in. I'm going to arrange that. Somebody who actually knows about wood.
It's a porn star.
Well, yeah. Is that the same wood on the?
Yeah, same fretboard as far as I'm aware. It's got a different mid-range, and that's what makes the brightness come out more.
It's super different. I like this better, I must admit.
Yeah.
I prefer...
Nice bass.
It's really well rounded in the sound. There's the top end and the low end. It's not too much low end. It doesn't flap around. I feel like Jody Mitchell all of a sudden. I'm like, yellow taxi cab. Yeah, it's very equally pronounced all over the. Oh my god, all these words, man. It's like guitar players try to explain about sound, and it plays nicely.
Let's have a little listen to the. Let's have a little listen to the pickup inside it.
Here's Wonderwall. It's a banjo. It's lovely to play. It's got that Gibson vibe to it. I like the unfinishedness. Does that make sense? Is that a word?
I'm into it, man. I'm totally into it. Anyway, let's move on to the last one. So the 00 is, I guess, how would you describe that? It's still a 14 fret neck join, but it's obviously more sort of parlor sized.
Yeah, so this is a dad blues machine, isn't it, really? Or like Ben, he would use it as a, and this is Acoustic Parodies about Ben, for one. But it's like, it's got this nasal, right? So it's more like a, it's definitely got a less of it. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's just less.
It's not a big thumpy bass end, is it? But I like it.
It's mid-rangey, where if I was recording anything or doing anything with X Factor and Clang or whatever I do, you know, I use my D18 to record that because it's such a massive big sound, and you can always dial that down, so you can go into an EQ and you can EQ it. But if you want something like blues, you know, that kind of thing,
on
right?
the outro jam,
yeah.
you play that, and I'll play, say, the Hummingbird.
Yeah.
And I
but
bet
you just
if you do
take that and strum a G
if you do
chord.
the lead lines, I bet they come out more.
That's the whole thing. But if you just strum a G chord, it's still a loud machine. I mean, this body's still loud, right? Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's why I keep saying
rhythm parts, lead parts. Maybe I'm oversimplifying.
No, but you know, if you're a tradesman, you need more than one hammer, right? I keep saying all that in your toolbox. So that's why you have one of these, and one of those. I mean, it's expensive, but...
I don't know, hammers can be expensive, man. My plumber charges something like £500 a day. I hope he's got expensive
And all he
tools.
does is like this. 3 times.
You need a new boiler.
Like, oh, yeah. Like the guys that came out here and worked for 5 days and probably in total they probably spent half a day. Anyway, yeah, I mean, they're good. I personally, I think this is my favourite. Just as an all-over sort of...
But then I would say that, I think,
all
throughout
Gibson,
the whole Gibson acoustic range, I think I've always gone, that's the one I would want first.
I really like the Slash one because it's got a big fat neck on it. I don't know...
Again, this is boring because I've told this story a million times. The one that got away was a 1960s version of this that I found in Guitar Centre like 20 years ago. I never bought it because it was too expensive. I couldn't afford it. I still think it was the most glorious sounding acoustic guitar of all time. In more recent, so I've always gone, one day I'll find myself a Hummingbird and have that. In more recent years, 100%, I would say 9 times out of 10, if we're doing a video that involves the J45, I sit here going, man, that's a good guitar.
It's good, isn't it?
And then I don't know, I mean, I need a small... I want a sofa guitar, and I guess at some point, whether it's
it's an expensive sofa guitar, isn't it? I mean, 1,600 quid for a sofa guitar.
I don't know. I mean, look, you don't have to spend £1,800 to get a great acoustic guitar.
No, not at all.
Far Eastern brands that make
you
amazing
can get an EastCoast for 99 quid, and it's fine for the sofa.
But what I mean is, I've got my D35, and it doesn't really lend itself to sort of noodling on the sofa.
No,
whereas
this is smaller.
What was the Martin that I really liked?
That's the one I have.
Was it
it's an 015. So it's the smallest one they do, an 015, and it's the old solid mahogany.
No, version. I know what I like anyway. I like the 0028. That's
0028. Well, that's a Clapton one, isn't it? That's
but I mean,
but that's not a sofa guitar either, because it's quite big. It's more that kind of
I suppose it is, isn't it? It's slimmer though, isn't it? A little bit slimmer.
No, it's the same as this. It's the same as this.
There we go. What do I know? But
what do you know?
Basically, that's it. You need a sofa guitar, a standy-uppy guitar, a bathroom guitar, a gigging guitar, several gigging guitars, a video guitar, a toilet guitar. You definitely need a toilet guitar.
I sat on the toilet the other day and played guitar. I did.
Maybe that's it.
Instead of scrolling, when
I move house, we'll go through each room and decide what's the most appropriate acoustic guitar.
I've got a guitar in my bathroom.
Have you really?
Yeah. I've got a guitar in my bathroom that sits there. And have a play. Did you play that in the beginning?
I think I played that one at the beginning.
Well, which one do you want to play out? Or have you done the blues now? Have you done the jam?
I don't know. No, we'll play out a little bit. I will play this one. I mean, I'm going to play that one because I like it the best.
We forgot to say, please like and subscribe.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Because I just read it in here. It said, like, we are almost at 1 million. And the Gibson would like you to please like and subscribe. You can win an actual clon.
Let's jam out with another rendition using the chords G, C, D and E minor for the 10,000th time.
I can't do this anymore.
Sorry. So close.
Amazing 2 chord can be so powerful.